Kayla.
And I'm Becky, and we're with A Couple of Bees Read, and this is our weekly wine and book review.
Yes, and what is our wine this week, Becky?
Well, this is a wine from a vineyard that we've never had before, and the vineyard is a really cute name. It's called Pip the Greeter. Notice the little puppy. They named their winery after their pup because they said that the whole thing is a family dog can make anyone feel like family when you come in and the dog runs up to you and is wagging its tail. It just makes you smile and happy. And so that's has the run of the vineyard and everything. And so they named their winery after that. And I thought, well, how cute. So this is a white wine, and it's a wine that I have not even heard of before. It's called Gruner Veltliner. I had to look it up to see, and it is a white grape. It's grown mostly in Austria and that part of Europe. They compared it to a Sauvignon Blanc, which is probably my least favorite of all wines. I mean, a good Sauvignon Blanc is fine. You know, I drink it and enjoy it, but of all the wines out there, it's probably the one, it's not my go-to for sure.
Right.
But here you go. So let's give this a Now, this to me, it is dry. To me, Sauvignon Blanc is a very dry wine.
Right.
This is a little sweeter. I can taste
there's like some lemon in it.
like a lemon lime almost. And it's got, you can taste the citrus.
It reminds me
there.
a little of key lime pie. Just a little.
Oh, that would
just a little.
It would be great with a key lime pie, though.
Yes. Like, it's not quite as sweet, but it has kind of...
It's got a tartness to it. Yeah. You know how you can get that little bit of sweet, but then it's got that big tang in it. So that's very good. As a matter of fact, as I was reading up on this, it says that it pairs really well with any kind of light or white meat, pork chops, chicken, any kind of seafood it goes real well with. And one of the things that I learned in doing this is one of Wolfgang Puck's favorite wines. And it said that, now in my southern drawl, I say Wiener Schnitzel. I'm quite sure that's not the correct pronunciation of that dish. It is an Austrian dish, and he says the perfect meal is a good Wiener Schnitzel and a glass of Gruner Veltliner. I was like, okay. And so I have never had that, and I had to even look up what that was. I'm becoming very cultured in my education of wine. So it's a veal cutlet that's breaded and everything. So look, at least the recipes looked really good. So he said that was one of his favorite meals. So, who knows? Wine will expand your horizons.
Oh yeah. I will say it reminds me a little of champagne without the bubbles.
Yes, you're exactly right.
But
I had not thought of that.
I don't know if you've ever had a flat champagne. Not flat champagne, because that's gross. But just champagne
without the bubbles. Yeah. One of the one that they have on site, this is an exclusive wine for the Scout and Cellar Wine Club. So if you go to look for Gruner Veltliner, you will not find it on the regular, under the regular brand names, because it's exclusive to the Scout Circle Wine Club. So we have some wines that only wine club members get. This is one of them. You can get other Pip the Greeter wines, but just not this particular one. So if you'd like this, you need to join the wine club.
Yes.
You can do it monthly, every 2 months, every 3 months.
And they also have a champagne from that company for the regular
they do.
Customers as well.
Oh, yes, they do. That's one of the ones listed as a white bubbly. So I bet we'll have to get that and try it. So anyway, there's your wine for the week. And this week, we both read the same book.
Yes.
A very pretty book.
Yes, very much so. My oldest daughter saw it and said this was her favorite color and her favorite book.
Yes.
Obviously, she didn't read it. She is a child. But
right. But Half-Baked Murder by Emily George. which it was a very cute read. It was a fun read. It was an easy read. We just read it in just 2 or 3 days. Now it's called a Cannabis Cafe Mystery. All right. Now a Cannabis Cafe is probably not something I would go to. It's just not my cup of tea. It's
not legal here.
No, it's not. So we won't do that in Alabama, okay? But the storyline was really cute. She had been kind of brokenhearted. She had gone to Paris, become a chef. And
Chloe Barnes, the main character, she's a pastry chef in Paris.
Yes, she is.
Fell in love with a guy. Mm-hmm. That didn't go well. He cheated on her.
Right.
And around the time he cheated on her, she found out her grandmother Rose, and this is all in the beginning, so no spoilers.
Right.
But grandmother Rose had cancer.
Yeah.
So she had to come back to the United States.
Right. And she came to a little beachside town where they lived, and her grandmother and her aunt raised her because her mother kind of skipped out of town on her when she was a child. And so she just felt like she had to come back and help take care of Grandma Rose. And in the meantime, her Aunt Dawn, which very quirky character here.
Yes, I loved Aunt Dawn.
We did. We enjoyed Aunt Dawn. And she had, Moxie was her border collie, and they did some kind of dog show thing where the dog and the owner danced and put on a
they choreographed a dance.
It was very funny. It really was, but it was cute. But in the end, the bad guy, the bully, which kind of teaches you don't be a bully.
Yes.
He got his from somebody, and we're not going to say who because that would spoil everything. So we're not going to tell you who did him in, but he got done in. And because he just bullied people one too many times, and he was mean and hateful, and just did all kinds of terrible things to everybody. He wasn't really nice to anyone.
And because of a certain turn of events, Aunt Dawn becomes suspect number 1 in this bully. His name was Brendan. This Brendan's murder. So Chloe, new in town, her aunt is trying to convince her to start a cannabis cafe. She determines that she is going to solve the mystery so her aunt doesn't go to jail for murdering someone, because she knows her aunt would never do that.
Right.
And she begins to uncover clues to solve this mystery. Along the way, she meets, very handsome heartthrob Jake.
Yeah, the next door neighbor.
Yes, and there's a hint at some romance. I'm eager for the sequel to see kind of where that goes. This is the first book in a series of cozy mysteries, and I will definitely be picking up the other books.
Definitely. We will both get it because I really enjoyed the book. Emily George definitely gets 5 stars.
Yeah, she has a great sense of humor. If you're into cozy mysteries, you've probably heard of Libby Klein. I would kind of put her right up there with Libby Klein. Very, very funny.
Yeah.
And with these very lively characters that are going to stay with you throughout every book you read. You're going to kind of compare them to these fun characters.
Right. Yeah, I really loved Chloe and Aunt Dawn. And, Grandma Rose is just kind of in the background. She's everybody's sweet grandma, takes care of everybody kind of thing. So it's great. Yeah.
And I'm interested in getting to know Grandma Rose more in future books.
Yes, I have a feeling she's going to come on strong. So,
oh, yes.
Yeah. But 5 stars for A Half-Baked Murder by Emily George. So try it out if you want something, a perfect beach read.
Absolutely. If you're going to the beach for spring break, this is what you need.
Pick it up. All right. Thanks.
And also, keep in mind that this is part of our Aardvark books.
Yes.
We love Aardvark Book Club here. They haven't had a miss with me. So I know even Book of the Month has been hit or miss at times, but Aardvark has not had a miss for me yet. They have only been around for a little while. But if you're looking for a book club that's, a little cheaper than Book of the Month, but has great customer service and high quality books, definitely check out Aardvark.
Yes, it is. All right. We will see you next week. Thanks.
Bye, guys.
Bye.